watching Geeekafrique.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Tab from Geekafrique, and we're back today with a quick look at the recent surprise drop of the GTA Trilogy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was tracking this a little bit, and though I had bought into a bit of the hype, I still kept one eyebrow raised. I was a bit worried about the turnaround time, the fact that Rockstar announced it so quickly, and the fact that ultimately it's as if it kind of just dropped out of nowhere after the surprise negative response from, the GTA 5 expansion and just generally their lack of any interest in telling us what their plan is for GTA 6. So, with the release of this digitally, which yet again caught a lot of us by surprise, I just wanted to do a quick dive into, what's going on with this and see, what exactly was Rockstar's long-term plan. So, it released digitally, as far as I know, yesterday. And from a quick look of it, well, the graphics are really good. I gotta say, on most parts, they did quite a bit of work, and we can commend them for that. But this is where the downfall comes in. I mean, the work they did ultimately felt like the lightest form of a brush up job. You run everything through the system, you push it to an HD update, basically telling it to upscale everything, and then you sort of just walk. They did obviously work on the character models, and they really did a lot for, CJ, for Tommy Vercetti. But at the end of the day, it just felt a little undercooked, deeply, deeply unready. Felt like, when you get a pie from Checkers and you generally hope that, all right, this time around, it's going to be great. And, well, it's not. And it's another thing about harking back. I mean, this is an iconic trilogy, a truly legendary piece of work. And I think it deserved the respect of just more time. Everybody wanted this. When they announced it, Rockstar got everyone buzzing. We were so happy to hear this. And it obviously was something we were all looking forward to. But that's where the big problem came. It's that because they knew we were all going to, blindly trudge into this, it's like they decided this is the time to take the easy route. This was the time to, be a bit lazy about it. And I guess that's the most disturbing thing. Rockstar aren't usually common about making mistakes. This is a company that's pretty solid in terms of their delivery of all titles, from Red Dead Redemption through to the GTA series, through to Midnight Club. I mean, even when they did table tennis, that was just a really good game. And at the end of the day, it's just weird to see them technically misstep. Now, I don't want to call it an all-out tire fire, and maybe you can just say I'm a Rockstar boy, and that's fair. But it is arguably the most disappointing thing I've ever seen come out of this legendary studio. Only in the sense that it just felt like it just needed so much more work. There are bugs, there are glitches, there are frame rate drops, there are invisible walls. There's just so much that is just happening that was not privy to our memories. And maybe the game was sort of like that in its original state, but it just feels like they brought to light how buggy and how non-functional this product probably actually was. The adaptations have seemed a little lackluster. I mean, adding the new free aim system was brilliant, but it also just feels like it wasn't enough. And I feel like, as a serious fan, the best thing we can do is just give them time. The physical release is only due on the 7th of December, and hopefully by then we'll be looking at some major updates and some major changes. And hopefully by then they would have also put it back on digital stores for PC. So we should just, stand by. But at the same time, this is probably the most disappointing thing I've had happen for Rockstar for a long time. And after CD Projekt Red, we just have to ask questions. You know, when you say things like GTA inspired, it harkens us to thoughts of like the Resident Evil 2 remake or Shadow of the Colossus, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, which was just amazing. But it just feels like they fell deeply short of this. But anyway, let's just hope for the best. It's been your boy Tav from Geeekafrique. Thanks for joining me on this short little one. I have been inactive for a while. Here in South Africa, we are suffering from a known problem called load shedding, so it has affected the schedule a little bit, but I'm hoping to normalize things soon. So please do like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy. Otherwise, please stay tuned to Geek Freak.